Welcome to the DZ Report. Don't you know I love haters? Scientists put tardigrade DNA into human stem cells. They may create super soldiers. And this is by Tim Newcomb. Chinese military scientists believe the tardigrade cells improve a human's ability to withstand radiation and potentially other diseases. The scientists put this plan in motion already, placing the water bear's genes into a human embryonic stem cell and testing it successfully against X-ray radiation. The miniature water bear is considered arguably the hardest creature known to humans. And basically, it's saying in the article, here's why water bears could help us withstand nuclear warfare. Now, tardigrades, also known as water bears and occasionally moss piglets, are spectacular. They are so spectacular, in fact, that Chinese military scientists think the tiny animal's powerful genes could be used to create radiation resistance within humans. At least that's the latest plan in motion, creating super soldiers able to withstand nuclear warfare. In a report first published in Chinese and Military Medical Sciences and reported by South China Morning Post, researchers from the Academy of Military Sciences in Beijing say they believe inserting a gene from the microscopic water bear into a human embryonic stem can help significantly increase the cell's ability to withstand radiation, and they have some data to back it up. Researchers said success in this unprecedented experiment could lead to super tough soldiers who could survive nuclear fallout. SCMP reports, before getting into any discussion of the obvious ethical ramifications of the experiment, we'd be remiss to not highlight how the tardigrade is basically the exact animal you'd want to replicate if trying to withstand anything, including a nuclear fallout. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Here you go. All right, this is basically what it looks like. This is the water piglet, they call it, or water bear. Okay. All right. Now, the undisputed hardiest animal around, the range of these microscopic creatures spans all 7 continents, and they're good to go on land or in the ocean at smaller than 1 millimeter long. The 8-legged animals have survived trips to the moon and back. Yes, the real moon. Can handle boiling water for an hour and endure temperatures in the multiple hundreds of degrees below zero for much longer. The wonders of the water bear continue to astound. If scientists can take even a smidge of that toughness and translate it to humans, the concept of a super soldier isn't a major leap to make. According to the report, scientists used the CRISPR or /CAS9 gene editing tool to take genes from the water bear that produce shielding proteins and insert them into an artificially cultured, a distinction the team claims made the experiment legal. Human embryonic cells. This reportedly allowed the cells to survive lethal exposure to X-ray radiation. Okay then. This is amazing considering the big difference between a water bear and a human. Thus, SCMP says a researcher told them while requesting anonymity due to the sensitivity of the project. The act of mixing genes across species can both potentially lead to unknown safety issues and increase the risk of failure in the experiment. So, the fact that the water bear to human trial seemingly worked was a surprising result. The research paper, according to the SCMP, not only showed that there was a clear transfer and that the new cells function normally, but also demonstrated an increased rate of cell growth. The expression does not damage the vitality of cells, but can promote cell proliferation to a certain extent, the study says. The study will move on to the next stage based on these findings. While it may not be the very next stage, the eventual goal is super soldier. By creating these water bear infused cells and placing them within new blood cells, the tardigrade genes could help stave off acute radiation sickness, along with potentially helping to ward off other diseases. Of course, scientists claiming they can alter human genetics via the genes of a water bear puts us in an entirely new world of science. So basically, what do you think about this? Water bear mixing with our genes. Will we become super or will we become grotesque? I mean, look, first you got to ask yourself, why are they creating something that could survive in boiling water or from tough conditions, whether it's freezing or whether it's boiling or over 100 degrees Fahrenheit and things like that? The reason they're doing this is because the climate is changing. I don't know, in the next 2 decades, probably less, or 3 decades from now, our world is going to be changed. Antarctica, it's proven that the ice caps have been melting, and each year the weather is getting stranger and stranger. Sometimes winter is lasting longer than what it's supposed to. Sometimes summer is lasting a little bit. Summer is getting hotter and hotter than it's supposed to. And that's really affecting how we got a lot of CO2 in the atmosphere. The ozone layer isn't the same. That's why they're trying to talk about let's go green, let's go green. I mean, but every company can't afford to go green. It's like, you got to understand, some companies make their money off of hurting the earth. They just do, So my thing is this. Do I believe that are they able to, once they're able to transfer these cells into human cells, do I believe we'll be impoverished to things? I don't think so. I mean, we could be, but will we still be human? Will we still keep our sense of self? Will we still keep our look? What if we turn into something else, but yet we still have all our functions? Nobody wants to be around us. They'll be scared as hell of us. So it's a catch-22. A lot of people will say, well, I don't know, it may be something, it may be good. And it's like, I guess. I believe we were created for a purpose. I don't believe we were created to play God. And I believe we're doing this with the AI, which is artificial intelligence. We're relying too much on it, and it's going to backfire on us like everything else does. I believe that if this does happen, where they're able to transfer some of these, if they're able to transfer the water bear into different, or the tardigrade that they call it, into us, and it's able to be successful, how long will we last? Because you just heard that it may speed up your cells. Your cells may be sped up. You may age faster. We don't know. It could be a reverse thing where your body could break out and you just die from a natural reaction. So to me, it's very interesting. I believe it's playing God too much. I believe they're saying it survives, but also I think they're trying to get this done because I think some countries may want to release nuclear weapons on the nation, on each other. They may want to. I'm just saying this is all speculative, so speculatory, or just saying things like basically giving a hypothesis. What if this happens? What if that happens? How would this do? You ain't got to come on here and go crazy and say, man, what are you talking about? I mean, you need to look this stuff up. This stuff is serious because this is a part of our world where a lot of kids have been getting kidnapped. Have you noticed that? A lot of kids have been kidnapped. A lot of them have been dark skin or brown skin, light skin, black folks they've been taken. They've been taking a lot of our children, and I think they're running experiments on them. This is just me just speaking in a theory. I'm just speaking a theory. And I just feel like they're doing things that are unconstitutional. And I think they're trying to keep it hidden by making these movies and putting stuff in movies or putting stuff in TV shows to make you comfortable with the idea of splicing your genes and mixing it with other things, other bacteria form things or different, cells or anything to try to help you live longer. A lot of the rich have done this. A lot of the rich allegedly have done this where they've stayed younger or they've stayed around a long time. They've taken body parts from black Africans, Americans, black Englishmen, blacks, Scottish, all black people all over. They've used our DNA, they've used our organs to help stay alive longer. And it's been proven, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because I don't want them to strike this down. But to me, this is scary. At the same time, if it'll help better us or help improve us, would it? Or would it help improve certain people? Maybe certain rich folks, or it may help certain people they may send into other countries to spy. If they get hit with radiation or whatever, they're able to be impervious to it and be able to do what they have to do, which is complete the mission, either gathering data or killing somebody, allegedly. So let me know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about it, man. If I'm crazy or does this make sense, let me know. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to my page by going to the description box, hitting that link to my Cash App, donating whatever your heart's desire. On this page, the reason I got this page going, I really didn't want to start this page. I wanted to wait, but I'm starting this page because they've been messing with my other page too much. So if they try to mess with it again, I'll be able to have somewhere to come over. I'm just building up over here. Like I said, if this page ever get monetized, cool. If it doesn't, cool as well. This is just me putting other stuff over here to be different. My main page is mainly going to be with big stories or sports, mainly entertainment, mainly over here. I'm mainly doing my film and animation and news and politics. So you'll be getting mostly that. But look into this article, guys. I'm going to show you again. And, let me know what you guys think about it. It's called Scientists Put Tardigrade DNA into Human Stem Cells. They may create super soldiers. It's a good read. Just read it. Just open your mind a little bit. I'm not saying take it literally. It might be fake. That's why I say allegedly all in this thing here. But this is a good publication called Popular Mechanics. Now if somebody feels Popular Mechanics is BS, let me know in the comment section and I'll go to other sources to get my information. So thank you guys, man. This is DZ Report signing off. I'm out. Peace and love.